Alright guys, welcome back to That Data Nerds. Today's question is a 550 from LeetCode. This is gameplay analysis 4. It is about write a solution to report the fraction of players that logged in again on the day after the day they first logged in, rounded to two decimal places. In other words, you need to determine the number of players who logged in on the day immediately following their initial login and divided by the number of total players. Now we have been given a table called activity here, which has 4 columns: player ID, device ID, event date and games played. Player ID and the event date is the primary key combination of columns with the unique values for this table. This table shows the activity of players of some games. Each row is a record of player who logged in and played a number of games, possibly 0, before logging out on some day using some device. Now we have been given a table of activity. Player 1 logged in 2 times, player 2 logged in only 1 time, player 3 logged in 3 times. So their total number of players are 3 total number of players, right? But out of them only, if you see, only one player number 1 logged in on day immediately after their first day, because they logged in first on 1st of March, they logged in on 2nd of March. Player 2 logged in only one time, so they cannot be counted in this. And player 3 logged in 2 times, but there were 4 months difference between the actually 2 years and 4 months difference between their two logins. So numerator has 1 and denominator has 3. Therefore, uh, total number of, like, the total fraction here will be 0.33. Explanation also has been provided. Only the player with ID 1 logged back in after the first day he had logged in, so the answer is 1 by 3 equal to 0.33. Now what we can do is we can put to find. To find is a fraction of players who logged in on the day immediately after their first login day. We have been given a table called activity, which has 4 columns: player ID, device ID, event date and games played. Our pseudocode here will be we can first find the first day the players logged in. Then we can add one day to this and get the next login, next date, right? Next calendar date. We can check the number of players that logged in on this calendar date. This will be our numerator. We can put total number of players as our denominator, divide and get the fraction. So let's start by writing our first our CTE. We can select from the activity table. We can write player ID and the min of event date as the first login date, group by 1. And now I can basically create a join from this CTE as A, join activity as B on A dot use player ID is equal to B dot player ID and B dot event date is equal to date add A dot first login date interval 1 day. If I do this, I will get what I will get is this, and then what I can do is p dot player id count of distinct b dot player id by count of distinct a dot player id as fraction. Let's just run this. Oh, I need a left join here. Okay, my answer is correct, but it is round getting 0.33333, and it's saying that I need to round it to 2 decimal places. So what I will do is this, right? We'll add a function of round here. First thing, why did I add a left join here and not a, why did it not work when it was just a join? Because if it is a one-to-one join, then the numerator has the same values as the denominator, so it becomes the value of 1. If I only when I create a left join, only then not all players that are there in CTE will be there, such that their event date will be 1 day right after the first login date. So that is why we need a left join. We did a left join, we did a count distinct by count distinct, and then we added a round function. I hope you were able to understand this question based on this strategy that I have shown. If you wanted to know any doubts, if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask me. Please feel free to drop comments. I will be very happy to help you with the doubts that you have. Thank you for watching these videos. It really helps me to create more. So please subscribe. Thank you.